Hey everybody, it's Suzanne. I'm back with another video, and this video is all the manicures that I wore in December 2025. If you've been here for a while, welcome. Somewhere on the screen I'll put the timestamp so you can skip straight to the manis. If you're new here, I rate all my manis on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best, and it's all based on songs, music, lyrics, album cover, stuff like that. I'm going to insert that rating footage, how I rate it right here. You can skip it if you want to, but if you don't, you probably won't have any idea what I'm talking about. So I'm going to insert that right here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I do rate my manis on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. These are all based on song lyrics or album titles, and this is because I just love music, and I thought this would be a kind of a cute way to rate my manicures for my monthly manis. So how the ratings go, like I said, 1 is the worst. 1 gets a rating of hot dog flavored water, and this is an album cover from Limp Bizkit. Number 2 is How Could You Do Somebody Like This, and this is a song title, a song called Boiler by Limp Bizkit. Number 3 is Cause Your Mouth's Writing Checks That Your Ass Can't Cash, and this is a song Full Nelson by Limp Bizkit. Number 4 is That One Day I Will Get You in My Hands and I'll Play With You, which is a song called Play With Me by ICP. Number 5 is Here's What It Looks Like Being the Best, and this is a lyric from the song A Cut Above by Avery Watts. So remember, when I show these ratings, I am rating the manicure and not the polishes themselves. Hey everyone, I'm back. So before we get into it, let me show you what is on my nails. So what currently is on my nails is this beauty from Crack Polish. This is Eat, Drink, and Be Cherry. It's just, oh my gosh, it's a beautiful red. I'm not even a red person, but it is stunning. I'll talk more about this in February because it's a February mani. But let's get into January. So for January, I wore, this is going to be a long video. Let me go on and pre-warn you. For January, I wore 33 manis with 58 polishes. So I did wear a lot, and it's gone into more than one bucket. So this will be a long video. So the first mani I wore up is this polish from Fair Maiden, and this is Tickle Me Pink, and it's just a neon pink cream. It's really, really beautiful. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, a glossy top coat, easy to remove. I'm doing these challenges that one of them was pink, so I went with this one. I did rate this a 5. This is what it looks like being the best because the formula was amazing on this. Fair Maiden's no longer in business, as you know. They are now Bow Revs and Monarch, but beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cream. Can't say a single thing bad about it. So next up, I wore 1 polish from Monarch Lacquer, and this is Best in Snow. And sometimes it looks green, sometimes it looks blue. It's glowy. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 3 coats of polish, and a glossy top coat. There was a slight scrubbing when I removed this. I didn't like this polish. I don't know why, I just didn't like it. So I wound up rating it a 2. How could you do somebody like that? And I am putting this one in the giveaway because just wasn't, wasn't a fan of it. No other reason. Wasn't a fan of it, and it wasn't for me. So next up, I wore, oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 polishes. I don't even know what this is about. Oh, no, no. Okay. I was like, why did I wear all these polishes? So I wore this polish from Monarch Lacquer, and this is Helos. It's a solar, but it's like a blue glowy shimmer. Really, really pretty polish. Then I wore this polish from Night Owl Lacquer, and it is Begin Again, and it is a really pretty, like, wintry, delicate blue cream. Then I wore this polish from Lynn B Designs, which is The Secrets Are Part of the Fun, and it's just another, it's got a hair stuck to it, another glowy blue wintry polish. And then I wore, over top of it, I wore this polish from Noodles, which is Snow Globe, which is just kind of a clear glitter, but it does have, I don't think I got any on my nails, but it does have like snowflakes in here, glitters, and like white glitters to look like snow. And then I did a nail art design, and I used Orly white tips. So let's see. So in my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of Alchemy and the Night Owl Lacquer. These are such crazy bottles. 3 coats of the Lynn B Design, 1 coat of Snow Globe, glitter grabber, and a glossy top coat. White tips was used for nail art. I did have to use clips on the nails that had the noodles on it because that is a glitter to remove it. This was my first time drawing snowflakes, and it looked best when I first did it, but I kept messing with it. You know how you do. You're like, oh, I could get it better. I could get it better. And then you wind up making it worse. So I should have just left it alone. But I still think it was really, really cute. It was another challenge, which was winter blues. And I wound up rating this a 4 that one day I'll get you in my hands and I'll play with you because it was really, really pretty. And can't wait to wear all those polishes again. So next up, I wore 2 polishes. Oh my gosh, this is bad. This is bad. I wore this polish from Zoya, which is Tracy, which is just kind of like a weird greenish shimmer. And then I wore this polish from Bee's Knees Lacquer, which is the Nameless Queen. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of Zoya, 1 coat of Bee's Knees, except on the pinky. I'll explain that in a minute, and a glossy top coat. I used clips to remove it. The Bee's Knees, this is what my notes say. The Bee's Knees was so weird. It was thin but gloopy. On my pinky, I tried to wear it alone just to see if I liked the Bee's Knees without the Tracy underneath it. It was horrible. Don't know what to do with it. It is so bad. I feel bad even putting it in the giveaway. But I guess I'm going to put it in the giveaway. I've seen people wear it and like it, but I don't know. The formula wasn't good. The polish was ugly. That's why I wore it on the pinky by itself, which my picture's like, because I want to see it, but I wound up rating this a 1 hot dog flavored water. I don't know. I might just throw that I'll probably do a giveaway with it. I don't know what else to do with it. I could just throw it in as an extra in somebody's polish bag during a giveaway, which I do that sometimes with like polishes. I don't know. Different polishes I do that with, so I might do that. I don't know. So next up, I wore 1, 2, 3, 4 polishes. They're all by Salon Perfect. All of them. I wore this Strawberry Swirl. They're all from their Dippin' Dots. It's just they're all pastel neon polishes. I wore Cotton Candy, which is like a lighter blue. I wore Cool Mint, which is the green. I think I might have my lights on slightly too bright here, but we got to go with it at this point. And then I wore Banana Split, which is yellow, or I'm too close, one or the other, but we can't change at this point. We're going on with it. So in my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of each polish, and a glossy top coat. I did this for another challenge. It was Negative Space, and I thought this was so, so cute. You'll see my pictures. I wind up rating this a 4 that one day I'll get you in my hands and I'll play with you because it just was just a really, really cute Manny. I had a lot of combo situations. Okay, so next up, I wore 2 polishes. I wore this polish Freeway Park from Evolution Polish. It's like this olivey green with a shimmer, and then I topped it with Moonshine and Memories from Victorian Varnish, which is a clear base, but it's got like a green, and it's got a shimmer in there that's like green, but it looks green and purple and black flakies. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of Evolution, 1 coat of Victorian Varnish, glitter grabber, glossy top coat. Use clips to remove. I put on my notes, I didn't clean this up because I was sitting on my bed and I had a heating pad on and I put my hand underneath it, not realizing like, duh, your nails. So they kind of got messed up. I think I was able to fix them enough for the picture, but they kind of got messed up. So I was like, I'm not going to fool with doing any cleanup if that's what it looks like. I have in my notes that it was okay putting Evolution in the giveaways. I have cream. I'm keeping the Victorian Varnish, but I'm putting this Evolution in the giveaway. I have creams I like better than this, so no point in keeping it. I wound up rating this a 2. How could you do something like that? Because it just wasn't as pretty as I thought it would be in my mind. Next up, I wore 1 polish. I wore this polish from Polish for Days, which is Q the Confetti, which is kind of like a black base with all these different colored glitters in there. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, glitter grabber, glossy top coat. It was easy to remove, slight scrubbing. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I'll probably put this in the giveaway because I wound up rating it a 1 hot dog flavored water. I don't know. I didn't like it. It wasn't for me. Next up, I wore 1 polish from Paint It Polish, and this is Mystery Crelly Trios. It's this like neon neutral with glitters in it. It's got different colored glitters and sparklies in it. It's really, really pretty. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polished glitter grabber, glossy top coat. I did use clips to remove. I put that it was a fun neutral. It was really, really pretty. I wound up rating this a 3 because your mouse rank checks that your ass can't cash. Pretty. Can't wait to wear it again, really. Next up, I wore 1, 2, 3. I wore 3 polishes. I wore this polish. Ooh, I'm getting ready to drop them. From Rogue, Spicy Disaster. It is a neon red cream. I wore Rinse and Repeat from Orly, which is like this blue cream. And I wore Banana Hacks from Hollow Taco, which is this yellow cream. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of each polish, and a glossy top coat. It was easy to remove. This was a triads theme, which is where you make like a triangle on the color wheel, and these are the colors that it came up with. I didn't think it was very pretty, honestly, so I wound up rating it a 2. How could you do somebody like that? Because, I don't know, I just didn't love it. I just didn't love it. But it was part of a challenge. Like this year I'm doing all these crazy challenges on Instagram, so they kind of require me to do different things. So next up, I wore 1 polish from Rogue Lacquer, and this is Cactus Bikini. It is a teal base with these glowy flakes in it. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, glitter grabber, glossy top coat. I did use clips to remove this. This was another challenge. It was teal because I was like, I had this in my try area. I was just going to wear it on 1 nail, but I was like, oh, I have that teal challenge, so let's just pull it and wear it. Spoiler alert, I didn't like it, but I don't like teal, so I rated this 1 hot dog flavored water, and I am putting that polish in the giveaway. I'm just not a teal person, but I just didn't like it. So next up, I wore 1 polish from Alchemy Lacquer, and this is Mixed Tapes. This polish stole my heart. This is a regular, it's just like a green. It looks like it has a kind of a blue shimmer to it, but I don't think it does. I think it's just a neon. I think it's my lights. It's just a neon green polish. It's a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, glossy top coat, easy removal. So, so pretty. This was an amazing, amazing cream. I wound up rating this a 5. Here's what it looks like being the best, because for a cream, it just doesn't get any better than that, and I'm a green person, so I loved it. Next up, I wore 2 polishes. I wore this polish from Dom Nail Polish, Sugar Plum Fairies. It's this like sheerish, purplish blue with a shimmer in it. And I also wore Snow Me White from Sinful Colors, just a white cream. This was another challenge. You had to do scales, and I've never drawn scales. I was like, okay, scales like you weigh stuff on, or like mermaid scales is how I took it. And I do think I only did it on 2 fingers. I did it on my middle finger and my ring finger. My middle finger looks a hot mess, but I do think by the time it got to my ring finger, I had kind of figured it out, but I'm like, I'm not repainting it. I'm going with it. So my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 3 coats of Dom, 1 coat of Sinful, glossy top coat, easy to remove. I do not, I mean, I'm keeping the Sinful. It's a white. I've used it many, many times. I really, really like it. I did not like this Dom polish at all. I am putting that in a giveaway, and I rated that manicure a 1 hot dog flavored water because just not for me. Definitely not for me. Next up, I wore 1 polish from Pinnacle Polish, and this is Desert Varnish. It's this brown with this hollow in it. It is so pretty. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, glossy top coat, slight scrubbing to remove. I have in my notes, it was the most delicious brown ever. It's just really, really pretty if you like a brown polish. I loved it, but, and I'm not even a brown polish person, but I did love it. I wound up rating it a 4. That one day I'll get you in my hands and I'll play with you, because I can't wait to wear that one again. Next up, I wore 1 polish from Swamp Gloss, and this is Glorious Purpose. It's like a dark purple with green or yellow glitters in there. I can't tell. Sometimes they look yellow, sometimes they look glitter. Sometimes they look yellow, sometimes they look green. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 3 coats of polished glitter grabber, glossy top coat. I use clips to remove it. I didn't like this. If you look at my pictures, it's not supposed to be a thermal. It's supposed to glow in the dark. I guess that's why. But if you look at my pictures, you'll notice at the end of my nails, it got like darker, which usually it would get lighter, I would think, because you don't have like skin at the end of your nails where over, you know, your free edge, but it got darker. I just did not like that at all. I didn't like the way it looked, so I wound up rating this hot dog flavored water. I rated it a 1 hot dog flavored water, and I'm putting it in the giveaway. Not for me. I did not care for that at all. Next up, I wore 2 polishes. I wore this polish from All Mixed Up Lacquer, and it is Tailgate Sittin'. It's just a gray concrete cream. And then I wore this polish from Salon Perfect, Oh Snap, and it's just a neon pinkish color. This was another challenge. You had to pick 2 colors and do a combo with, so I picked gray and pink because I love gray and pink together. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, glossy top coat, easy removal. I thought it was so cute. I just did a simple every other nail and then did dots, 2 dots on each nail, I believe, of the other color. So cute. I wound up rating this a 4. That one day I'll get you in my hands and I'll play with you. Very, very simple mani, but at the same time, a very, very cute mani, in my opinion anyway. Next up, I wore this polish from Pie Colors, and this is Ionic Sphere 0.64. It's this white. It does kind of have like a shimmer in it with these blue or black glitters in there. I can't tell. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, glossy top coat. It was easy to remove. I could have used 3 coats because if you look in my pictures, you can see some like shearer spots just in certain spots on my nails. But I didn't love it. I have better whites than this, in my opinion, so I'm putting this in a giveaway. I rated this a 2. How could you do somebody like that? I was so excited for that polish. I have a few more from that brand, so I'm hoping that I like them because I think I bought 4. I bought 4 from that brand. That's what I bought, and that was my first one trying it, and wasn't impressed with it on my nails, but it is a white, and I think a lot of the polishes I bought from her are on the sheer side, which doesn't bother me, but I just wasn't impressed with that one, so not loving it. Next up, I wore 1 polish from Tyler's Trinkets, and this is Slay Me. It's a gold with little, I'm not sure if it's glitters. I guess it's not glitters because I have easy remove. It's got like little micro glitters or something in there though. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, glossy top coat. This was another, I had to wear a gold polish, and I was like, I only have 1 gold polish in my collection, and I got this as a mystery on Black Friday. You probably, I don't know if you'll see that video before this one, but I got this as a mystery, and I was like, I'm not going to like it. But then I was like, let me wear it for that gold challenge, and spoiler, I didn't like it. I wound up rating it a 1 hot dog flavored water, and I'm putting it in the giveaway. It's a beautiful polish, but I'm not a gold lover. Like I said, I only have 1 gold in my collection, so I was like, ooh, I would love to like this and have a second gold, because not that I wear that gold very often, but it would just be nice to have 2 golds. But I just don't like gold. I'm okay with it if it's more of a yellowish gold, which that one is, and the one that's in my collection is, but I didn't like it, so I didn't keep it. Next up, I wore 1 polish from Night Owl Lacquer, and this is It Came Without Ribbons. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 3 coats of polish, glitter grabber, glossy top coat. This is like this, like, I don't know, like a slate blue maybe, or like a periwinkle blue, but more blue than purple, with these flakies in there. It was slight scrubbing when removing. It was very, very pretty. I wound up rating it a 3 because your mouse rating checks that your ass can't cash. Pretty polish. Not my favorite, but pretty polish. Next up, I wore 2 polishes. I wore this polish from Orly Last Run. It's just a navy cream. And then over top of it, I topped it with this Oops polish from Tyler's Trinkets, which is a clear base with all these different red glitters. I did this, they lost, but I did this to support the Texans because I wanted them to beat the Chiefs, which I didn't think they would, but I was like, I'm still going to try to support the best I can by doing this mani. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of Orly, 1 coat of Tyler's, glitter grabber, glossy top coat. I did use clips to remove it. The mani was okay. It wasn't that great, but I did want them to win, even though they lost. I wound up rating it a 2. How could you do somebody like that? Because like I said, it wasn't really that great of a mani, but it is what it is. Next up, I wore 1 polish from Chameleon Nails, and this is Dundin Coast. It's this blue, it's a beautiful blue cream with all these different colored flakies in there. In my picture, you'll see a regular base coat, 3 coats of polish, glitter grabber, glossy top coat, slight scrubbing when removing. It didn't turn out on my nails. Hopefully you can see it in the picture. Like, it is so bright in the bottle, and it did not turn out bright like that on my nails. I mean, you could probably wear a base coat under it or an undie and get it that bright, but it didn't need one, but it didn't turn out that bright. So because of that, I didn't love it. I wound up rating it 2. How could you do something like that? And I am putting that one in the giveaway. The formula is great on it, but like it's so bright in the bottle and it just didn't come off on my nails. So I'm like, I don't love it, so why keep it? Next up, I wore one polish from Rogue Lacquer, and this is Fantasyland. Look at that. Look at that glow. This is a beautiful purple with these pinky glowish glitters or flakies in there. Stunning. It's stunning. In my pictures, you see a regular base coat, 3 coats of polish, glitter grabber, glossy top coat, slight scrubbing when removing. Really, really cute. I wound up rating this a 3 because your mouse writing checks that your ass can't cash. Just loved that polish. Okay, next up, I wore one polish from FOMO Lacquer, and this is, on the bottle, it says Mystery Bag 2023. She did some mysteries, which I purchased one, and this is the one I got. It's really, really pretty, but I looked it up, and this one is actually called Phoenix Ice, and it's just this kind of like blue wintry corally with blue and silver flakies in there. In my pictures, you see a regular base coat, 3 coats of polish, glitter grabber, glossy top coat. I did use clips to remove it. It was a pretty wintry corally. I wound up rating this a 2. How could you do somebody like that? Really, really pretty. It's not my favorite. It was like getting to where it shows those, like in my pictures, you'll see hopefully like little whites at the bottom, which I've talked about that before, where it looks like you have tip wear, and I don't personally like that. So I don't know. I'm definitely going to keep it though. I just think next time I know I need to wear it with like a light blue cream or a blurring base coat underneath it, excuse me, to stop those white, what are they called? Tip wear lines, even though it doesn't have tip wear, because it does it like right as soon as I paint it. Certain polishes do that to me. I don't know why. Next up, I wore this polish from Bee's Knees Lacquer, which is I Will Cherish These Specks of Time, and it is like, oh, white, silvery, glittery polish. I don't even know. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, glitter grabber, glossy top coat. It was easy to remove, so it's either micro glitters or flakies in there. I didn't love it. It was too silvery to me, and I wish it was more white, so I wound up rating this a 2. How could you do somebody like that? And I'm going to put that one in the giveaway, just because I don't think I'm ever going to reach for it and want to wear it, so why keep it? Next up, I wore one polish from Noodles Nail Polish, and this is Miss Mistletoe. It is, I got to pull it down. It's a green corally with green and red glitters in there. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 3 coats of polish, glitter grabber, glossy top coat. I did use clips to remove it. It was cute, 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 cute. I wound up rating this a 3 because your mouse writing checks that your ass can't cash, because just cute, cute polish. Oh my gosh, this next manicure, oh my gosh, this was for another challenge. I call it a smush, but I guess it's supposed to be smoosh mani. I've never done one, and your girl is in love. Like, you're going to start seeing these on my channel, so if you don't like them, I apologize, but oh my gosh, I was in love with it, and it was so, so easy. There's 3 different ways I found online that you can do these smoosh, I want to say smush, smoosh manicures. There's 3 different ways, and I just chose one. I'm going to eventually try to do all 3 of them, I think, and see which one I like better, but I did it, and it was so, so cute. I've never done one before, so I was nervous. So I only did 2 nails. I did my middle finger and my ring finger, and then my index and my pinky. I just did the colors of the polish, which I thought was cute and adorable, and that's probably how I would do it most of the time anyway after seeing it, but I was too nervous to attempt to try to do all 4 nails, because I was like, I'm okay to attempt to do things, but like, I'm not one who's going to keep on like messing with the manicure and keep on trying to change it, because I usually only keep my polish on for 1 day anyway. So it's like, I'm not going to spend another double the time fixing this. I'm just going with what I have. But so this was so, so easy. I don't know if anybody wants like me to do like a tutorial, not that I'm a nail art person, but this was so easy. Like, you know how you watch those nail, here I'm getting on a tangent, but you know how you watch nail videos about anything, like if you look up how to draw a leaf, like one of our challenges is leaves, and I'm like, how to draw leaves, and they're like, oh, this is so easy, and it does look easy, and then when you go to do it, your leaf doesn't look like a leaf. Your leaf looks like a rejected Mario figure or something. I don't know. It looks messed up. You know, it looks nothing like a leaf. This really was easy. So I definitely could do a tutorial on this. So anyway, I'm just saying, if you don't like these type of mayonnaise, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to be doing one at least once a month. It was so cute. I could not stop staring at my nails. So first off, I wore this polish from Dimension Nails, which is Piglet, which is just like a pig colored, a baby pig colored pink. And then I wore this polish from Night Out Lacquer, which is Winter's Magic, which is just kind of like a periwinkle bluish cream. And then I did the smoosh. I have to think about how to say it every time, or I want to say smush. Manny. So my pictures will see a regular base coat, 2 coats of each polish, glossy top coat, easy removal. I just said everything in my notes. I looked down, I was like, oh, I already said all that. I so love this. It turned out so cute. I'm going to want to be doing these all the time. I want to rate it a 5. That's just what it looks like being the best, because it was so cute and so easy. Like I said, so easy. And you know how it is. Most of those places will say it's easy, but it's like, it's not easy. This really was easy. So next up, I wore 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 polishes. 6 polishes. This was another challenge, and it was a Skittle. You could do a gradient or a Skittle, and I was like, ooh, I have these polishes from Cracked. It was like her makeup collection that I've worn. I've worn one of them, and I was like, I could just do a Skittle with those, because that would be so cute. So on my thumb, I wore this polish liquid blush. It's kind of like a pinkish, like a nudish pink, I guess. Then I wore, trying to put these in order, but maybe not, whatever. You'll see the picture. I wore Twiggy Blue, which is a blue cream. I wore Lavender Jade, which is like a purplish cream. I wore Color Correction, which is a green cream. I don't know where to put these because my light is just crazy today. I wore Banana Powder, which is a yellow cream. And then I topped it all with Mascara Flakes, which is a clear base with black flakies. It's really good too, because sometimes when you get stuff like that, it's like too many flakies. Hers is like the perfect amount of flakies for that. I'm not going to hold all these up. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of all the polishes, and 1 coat of mascara flakes over top of it, and a glossy top coat. It was super easy to remove. I thought this was super cute. I mean, like I said, I knew I had this collection, and I was like, oh, those will all go good together, and I haven't worn a lot of them, so I was like, let's get them out and wear them. So that's what I chose to do, a Skittle. I wound up rating it a 4. That one day I'll get you in my hands, and I'll play with you, because it was super cute. Okay. Oh, next up, I wore 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 polishes. I have that this is a failed mani. We had to do Candy Crush, and an example of an easy nail art video I looked up, and they were like, so easy. I was trying to do like a swirled lollipop design on my nails. Mine looked like the video I followed. Hers looked like a perfect little swirled lollipop. Mine looked like a swirled lollipop that someone had licked on, thrown on the ground, smushed with their foot, and picked back up and tried to hand it to you as a good lollipop. It was so bad. So then I wound up putting stickers on it, which I don't know, probably made it worse. I found these little lollipop stickers I had, and I put over top of it to try to cover up the badness of the swirled lollipop, which I don't think it did. But anyway, I wore this as underneath, like a base coat, Coconut Milk by Dimension Nails. It's just a white cream. Then I wore Let's Get Physical by Fair Maiden, which is a blue cream. I wore Yo Yo Yellow by Sinful Colors, which is a yellow cream. I wore Birds of Paradise by Nailtopia, which is a really pretty pink cream. And then I wore Feelin' Free by Orly, which is a purple cream. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat. Then I did 2 coats of the Dimension Nails. And then the rest were used for nail art. So I don't know if I used 1 coat. You know, it's hard to tell how many coats you're using when you do it like this. And then a glossy top coat. Easy removal. Like I said, a really failed bad. Like this one, I kind of want it to be redo, but I was like, is your girl going to redo it though? Am I going to take the time? No, no. So I just went with it. I wasn't going out anywhere. I haven't been able to go out because of my driveway. I've been stranded. Oh my gosh, it's horrible. I've been stranded. And then, it's so bad. My driveway is like, okay, so I wound up rating that a 1 hot dog flavored water. It's a horrible Manny. So I've been stranded. I don't want this feels going to be so long. I've been stranded. It's so bad. My husband left and tried to come back home and couldn't get back up the driveway because our driveway's like, it's almost a mile long, and it's actually an easement. I don't know if you know what an easement is, but easement's like a shared piece of property between different people. So there's 3 people that share it, but ours is a driveway too at the same time, our easement. It's like got 2 giant hills. It's almost a mile long. He couldn't get back up, so he just went to stay at his mom's because she lives in the city because we live in the country. So after we'd been here a couple weeks by ourselves, and we were kind of like, we have food, so that's all I have to be grateful for. He was like going to bring us like just a few more rations to keep us alive. And when he tried to come home, I just have the worst luck in the world. He tried to come home and there was a truck in the driveway with a note on it. So he calls the number and it was a guy. The property behind us is for sale, and he was trying to come see it, and he got stuck in the driveway and can't get out. So I can't even get out even if I wanted to, because this person is stuck and they don't have 4-wheel drive. That's just a little 2-wheel drive truck. He's not getting out for weeks. So he finally did get out the other day. So I'm taping this on Monday. So Tuesday I'm going out, and I haven't been out in probably 4 weeks because of the driveway situation. 3 to 4 weeks I have not left my house. It's crazy. But I was like going to attempt it, and then this guy gets stuck in my driveway, and I'm like, what luck. I mean, I just have the worst luck. But anyway, it's a tangent. But we have food. Our power didn't go out. So I have to be grateful for that. And my husband went and stayed at his mom. So that's always nice, just to um, get rid of him and not have to worry about him. Just peace, it's a little bit more peaceful in the house, and people can just party on and do what they want. So that's nice too. And he stayed there for quite a little bit. So that was nice. So next up, sorry to go on that tangent, but it's just been the worst January of my life. I feel like, no, I won't say my life. I shouldn't say that. It's been a rough January because it's not the worst of my life. I've had worse. Our water went out one time. Our pipes froze, and that was worse. But it's been bad because you can't do anything. But anyway, I don't know. You stay inside and eat and get warm. But we've eaten most of the food. We still have food. We still have plenty of food. But, we've eaten all the good food that you want to eat. And it's like, ugh, what's left in there is like, ugh. So anyway, I'm going out tomorrow, though. You won't see this. I'll have been out. This will be months away. This will be weeks away. But I'm going out tomorrow to go to the grocery. And your girl's excited to go to the grocery. So I feel like I've not left my house. Well, I haven't left my house in 3 or 4 weeks. I mean, to be real with you, it's crazy. So next up, I wore one polish. Let's just move on from Monarch Lacquer, which is Make It Pink. It's just like pink with these blue flakies in it. In my pictures, you'll see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, glitter grabber, glossy top coat, slight scrubbing when removing. I loved all the glowy flakes, but I'm not sure if I love the base color. It's beautiful in the bottle, but with 2 coats, it gets too dark for my liking. And this rogue was so hard to photograph because it just always looked like a scrungy mess, if that makes sense, in all my pictures. But I took what I took. I am putting this one in the giveaway. I want to bring in a hot dog flavored water one because I don't know, the base just got too dark for me, and I don't know, it just wasn't a favorite. Oh my gosh. This polish took my breath away. This is a beautiful polish from Monarch Lacquer. This is Sparkling Indecision. In my pictures, you'll see a blurring base coat, which was purple. 1 coat, a purple blurring base coat. 1 coat of lurid, glitter grabber, glossy top coat. I use clips to remove. This is kind of like this, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know where to go. It's got a pink glow. It's like a grayy. Yeah, like a grayy with this pink glow, and it has reflective glitters. And I almost didn't get this, but someone was telling me that her reflective glitters are so good, and they are. This brand has the best reflective glitters out there, I'm going to say, if you're not a reflective person, because she does just the right amount. They're not like over the top. They're enough to give you the reflective glitter beautifulness, but they're not crazy crazy reflective glitters, which I personally love because I don't like reflective glitters. I did use clips to remove it. I said that this was so amazing, so gorgeous. I wound up rating it a 5. Here's what it looks like being the best, because I kept staring at it. You know how you do. You're like, everywhere, constantly staring at that polish. So, so beautiful. Then I wore one polish from, what is this? Some fuzzy was on there. I wore one polish from Noodles Nail Polish, and it is Snow Lit Midnights. It is just this kind of like denim polish with white matte glitters in there. In my pictures, see a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, glitter grabber, glossy top coat. Use clips to remove. This was really, really, really pretty. I love Noodles. I wound up rating it a 4. That one day I'll get you in my hands and I'll play with you because it was a beautiful polish. Next up, I wore 2 polishes. I wore this polish from Cracked, which is Hairy Squat Lobster, and it's just this really pretty, delicate pink with a shimmer. And then I topped it with this polish from Monarch Lacquer, and this was another, it's a clear base with different colored wintry vibe glitters in there. This is another mystery. It says Mystery Bag 2023 that I got when she was doing a mystery, but I looked it up and it is called Crystal Shards. In my pictures, you'll see a pink blurring base coat, 2 coats of Cracked, 1 coat of FOMO, glitter grabber, glossy top coat, slight scrubbing when removing. Probably should have used clips, but these glitters, they're real sparse, so there's not a whole lot of them, but I probably should have used clips. It was okay. I'm going to keep the Cracked, but I'll probably put the FOMO in a giveaway because it just wasn't my favorite topper that I own. I wound up rating it a 3 because your mouse writing checks that your ass can't cash. Like I said, pretty. I'll show on my other hand. I'm not a big fan of the 2 different. I know that's a big thing right now that everybody does, the 2 different manis or 2 different polishes. Like one is this polish and one is this totally different. I'm not a fan of it, but because I had never worn that Cracked, I wanted to wear it by itself because, you know, when you put a topper over it, it's like, do you like the polish or do you like the polish with a topper? So I'll put both pictures, but on my other hand, my Cindy hand, I wore just the Cracked by itself just so I could make sure I loved it, and I did. Next up, I wore one polish from Victorian Varnish. This is I'm So Cute, Even the Grinch Wants to Steal Me. Oh my gosh, this is so lovely. I wore a regular base coat, 2 coats of polish, glossy top coat, easy removal. This is like a multi-chrome, and it goes from like brown to red to green. It was so, so beautiful, so, so shifty. I wound up rating this a 5. Here's what it looks like being the best. Really, really love that polish. Spoiler, it did not make it into my top 3 manis, but it was so, so close that it was between this one and this other one, and I was like, oh my gosh, I could go either way with it, but I wound up picking the other one. And then the last polish I wore of the month is this one from Great Lakes Lacquer, and this is, I'm going to eat this, but I'm going to be highly offended by it. It's just this white shimmer, and it's kind of like pinkish. It kind of goes to like a pinkish color shimmer. It's not my best colored shimmer that I've ever had, but it was really, really pretty, easy removal. I wind up rating this a 4. That one day I'll get you in my hands and I'll play with you. So that's all I wore. Let me go over my top 3 manis. They're in no particular order. I'll pull this one first. This is the one that was on the fence. It was either this one or Victorian Varnish, and I went with this one. And when I look back at the pictures, I was like, I don't know, maybe I should have went with the Victorian Varnish, but I did go with this one. This is Alchemy's Mixed Tapes, just because it's a green. It's a beautiful green cream. Stunning, 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 stunning. Then I could not pick this one. This one was so, so good. This one from Lurid Lacquer, Sparkling Indecisions. So, so beautiful. I'm glad I didn't pass on this because of reflective glitters, and I definitely will buy more reflective glitters from that brand. Like I said, that's probably the best reflective glitter I've ever had from a brand, in my opinion. And then my last mani was, top favorite was the Smoosh Mani with the Piglet from Dimension Nails and Winter Magic from Night Owl Lacquer. This was so, so cute. Like I said, so, so easy. Couldn't believe it, how easy it was and how cute it turned out. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I picked those like lighter colors. I think they went good together, but I picked those lighter colors because I was like, if it doesn't turn out, it won't look as bad. But I could see that type of mani looking so good with so many like bright colors in the summer. Oh, I can't wait to do more of those manis. But those were my top 3 manis of the month. Let me know what polishes you wore for the month of January. This will probably be put out like mid-February, but let me know what polishes you wore for the month of January if you had any standout favorites, because I'd love to see them. If you've watched this video this long, I really thank you. I thank everyone for subscribing to my channel. I thank everyone for watching, even if you don't subscribe. But if you like these type of videos, please consider subscribing to my channel. I do nail content like this all the time, and I also do monthly giveaways of nail polish to subscribers. I hope everyone has a great day. Remember, keep polishing. Bye.